Rowserworld. Use a pencil, okay? So if you're drawing with a pencil, right, what I normally do is I draw from the side of my pencil, and then I'll still make my overall shape. Watch. Okay, you draw your overall shape real loose like this. You see how loose that shape is right there? You see that? Look at it. It's real loose. I'm using the side of my pencil. Never ever try to do your sketch like this, because it's gonna the lines are too committing, and it's gonna make you try to draw exactly what you see. Now from here, what I might do is I'll say, okay, this might be his little hair right here. Okay, see? I'm trying to get y'all a little bit more. Let me see here. Let me just block some of this light so you can see. Alright, you see that? And then over here, I might say, okay, this might be a little bit of something right here. Okay? Let me give you guys a little tip too, okay? It's easier to draw with thicker pens than thinner pens. You get with thinner markers. I recommend when you first start drawing caricature to get you something like this. Okay, a Crayola is good. Also, chisel tip markers are good because they give you a lot more control. But you see how we have an overall idea already. So now we can kind of see where we want to go from here. You know what I mean? So here, now I got that on the paper, right? I could just come back and say, okay, this is his mouth. And I can make corrections based off of what I'm seeing, right? He got a little ear shape. Maybe I might want to go a little bit bigger on the ears. No problem. I don't have to completely commit to my idea on the paper. I'm just using it as an outline. You can see where I didn't, in spaces here where I didn't commit to what I drew, but my brain will make the correction as I go along. So that's one of the benefits of using a pencil, right? You can do it that way, okay? See this right here? Come around. Okay, look, we'll come down here just like so, right? Right there, right? And then we can see it come around like this, right? We can come down like that, right? Come over here, all right? Maybe a little pumpkin top right here. Come around to the outside, right? Come on in here, okay? And we got a good little old picture right there, right? Okay, no problem. So now, once we got his little head down, now we put his little head. So we know our eyes, where they go right here. Normally what I'll do, I'll think of it like this. This is my eye. This is usually where my eyes go. It's usually going to connect right to the ear shape right there. I already know that in my mind, so I know that I got to play to make my eyebrows look expressive. I want to go above sea level, or literally sea level, because that's where your eyes go, right? All right. And then I want to go up here somewhere. I want to animate them and put a lot of space in between them. But I want to keep my shape as basic as possible. Okay? And you just have to draw what the shape feels like, not what it looks like. What it feels like, not what it looks like. Let me say it again. What does it feel like, not what it looks like? Say it with me. Draw what the shape feels like. Okay? My eyebrows, you can draw them like this. I can use these same shapes because it feels like I'm doing this. I feel surprised. They feel surprised. You surprise eyes. You get it? Okay? Then we come back with our next shape. Remember, our eyes go right here. They fit right underneath the eyebrow logically. So whatever shape, whatever size you make this, okay, you want to make the same size of an eye. Okay? So if you're a person that has wide spaced out eyes, you want to put wide spaced out. And then we'll come here, watch, just like this. And we want to keep our shapes real basic and simple. See how simple that shape is? You don't have to draw nothing complicated. Okay? Just like that. Now watch. Put a little circle in here, a little circle in there, right? And we'll put a little circle in there, and a little circle right there, okay? Then we put a little dot right here, and a little dot right here. Look, it looks like the little fella, okay? Put a little nose, because with babies, their nose kind of goes almost in between their eyes. So I'm gonna make him more, in the picture it looks like it's down here more, right? But that doesn't matter to me. I want to make him look like a little baby. So I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put his nose closer to his eye shape. You get it? You see what I did? Look at that. But it still looks like him. Now watch. All I have to do is give him a little smile. Watch. So I'll go with my smile. I'll wrap around that little nose, right? And then I just give him a little smile. Okay? With some lips, right? And as long as I can position the features right, okay, I can get a really decent caricature of the baby. Okay? You get what I'm saying? In other words, last but not least, then I'm going to go ahead and start shutting this thing down. I'm going to go ahead and get to our word of the day. Okay? I want to show you guys something that I came up with. I'm not supposed to, but let me see if I can find this here for you. Okay. Let's see here. Remember, if you don't take away nothing today, okay. I'm gonna show you this here. Okay, this is what I call my variations. This is every possible caricature variation there is. Okay. Now this is deep stuff right here. This is next level caricature stuff. I'm not even supposed to be showing y'all this, but since you're here, all 17 of you, I'm gonna show you this. Okay. Then I'm gonna snatch it away for you never to see it again. I want you to listen to this. Okay. There are rules to caricaturing. You cannot get the likeness you want until you properly space the features. You can make it. Doesn't this look like that baby before I even start? If I had never drawn nothing else, look how it looks like him already because of this placement of features. Right? Same shapes, different placement. I can make anybody look like anybody by simply choosing a variation. Once I look at their face, I can look at her face, right? And if you look at her face, right, all we gotta do is say, okay, well, which one looks like that face right there already? Well, if you look at it, it would have to be something like this right here. Okay? Even without the eyebrows, this one here, like for instance, if I want to make my nose small, I want to make my nose a small thing in the picture. I really want to keep my nose small looking. Then I want to be thinking about this red line. See how the red line is? I want you to think this is the mental thing that's going on in my head. Those red lines, I just took my mind and put it on the paper. So you can't see me drawing this here, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, when I start drawing, I'm thinking this right here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a short cup. So my features are gonna go like, did you see that? Get it? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. No. I'm about to do that right now, actually. So anyway.
Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate, guys, to go ahead and give us a like. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also, guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these two super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.